right, so today I bring you PA speakers. So this one is the S310 from Alto Professional, 10-inch driver, great speaker, not heavy at all, with a great punch and sound, 2 ways, great speaker. I'm gonna show you the whole thing, how it sounds, and more details right now. So how we doing, everyone? I'm Dario from MEDIABOXENT, and today we bring you speakers. But first, you need to subscribe to MEDIABOXENT by hitting right there on the side and notification bell, because we're gonna bring you more speakers, trying to and much more, so you can become a super DJ, or you are already a super DJ and you're looking for the speakers, and that's what we're gonna do that right now. All right, so we got the S310. Remember, we look in 2000 watt RMS. Now, one of the things, just look at the front, great design, has 2-way, and we have the 10-inch driver. I know also we have the 8. I think the next one is 12 or 15, but I was concentrated in the one 10 inches first because I didn't want it to use a lot of space. So for me, space and sound was very important. So if you look inside that way, that may be the speaker for you. Now we look right here when it's power, and keep you the cool light there. Handles, real nice handle, not heavy at all. I remember like a few years ago, maybe 10 years ago, when I used to have the Mackies, man, you can even go and grab the Mackie just like this. No. And after you spin it, and if you have to go to places where you have to go the stairs up and down, and then get all ready, carrying the lights, carrying everything, and then the night after you spending 5 to 6 hours, and then bring everything down, you feel, and I think this is a great benefit because you're looking at great sound and also light. Now today, I guess drivers become a little different. Maybe they change a magnet, whatever they did, it's much lighter. Now we look around the back. Now, great speaker, like I said before. If you want to use this for other event, the spinning, maybe you have a church or you have a type of conference where you need self-powered speakers. This is all in one. Power is here, right? On and off line, and we have a 2 input, right? For DJ, I will say every DJ will use line 1, and that's the only thing required. But for the rest, if you want to have like a conference, or if you have to use it through an event, you don't have anything like this. In one, you can put a microphone or 2 microphones, or this matching a guitar and a microphone, or a microphone and some type of input from your phone or an iPad to play music. And here we have independent control for each channel. If you're a DJ, you will leave it in 0 decibel right there, and then you power it up from here. Now output. So the next thing, the DC chain motor speakers. So if you have a stereo system, you want to have you have 2 speakers left and right. You put one here, another one, and now you can throw 4 speakers. That's perfect for almost any room. You want to throw a party and you want to DC chain more, you can do that as well too. Now we have the green light that lets you know when it's on, and the bottom we have the signal limiter, so that will let you know if you're overdriving the speaker. So always kind of pay attention that light. That light, it should blink and fine, but if you leave the light all the time red, what you're going to be eventually doing, you're going to be clicking what they call the self protection, and eventually the speaker will shut down by itself and cool off and come back again. So you never do that all the time red. That you just throw in too much input through this thing. Now in the top, what we have also, this is an equalizer kind. It gives you a little bass, so it's flat or bass. It becomes great if you have a self system and you want to have a little more bass. You just press there and you can notice it does make a big difference. Or if you DJ, you can just, instead to pump your bass from here, you can just throw it here. Now also we have the ground, and so we have a floating ground or loop ground, the famous ground. They used to get those in the time when we used to use the technique, and if you didn't ground it right, those techniques turntables will give you a lot of ground problems. So if you have a ground problem like me, I don't have those, but in case that happens, you can always test this out and see if you get that out. Now how this thing sounds? It sounds great. Highs are real nice, and bass is beautiful too. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play a little bit. Sure, we're gonna listen this to the microphone, so I can just pump it at the speaker, through in the 2000 watt RMS. It's not gonna make a difference. So I'm not gonna go crazy in the volume, but I want you guys just notice the bass. That's a great bass. Now, by the way, I will leave you the link right below for this speaker so you can make it yours. Since you'll be coming out a super DJ, or you are a super DJ and you're looking to upgrade or get more speakers, make it easy for you, I'll leave the link right below. All right, so let's go and play. The highs are really nice and the bass too. So I'm gonna, so I activate the bass and let's go flat. And it sounds real nice. As maybe it's a little high, it's a little harder to feel the difference on the microphone, the bass, but it does make it's big. You can notice from the flat and pop it up the bass. Now, once again, maybe you can control all your highs and all that from your equalizer or from your whatever system you're using. And again, I'm using the Prime Tool right now. But by yourself, if you're looking to get a little more bass through the microphone, you just put that match button and that's it. Great speaker, great design, not a heavy. That's a perfect size. If you get it through an event, get a bunch of this and you're done. And man, I wish like 10 or 15 years ago, I used to have these speakers that are so light, not carrying like man, few floors. Carrying out with no elevator and you gotta carry those heavy great speakers. Let me tell you, I'm sure you did that many times. So leave me a comment if they carry speakers with a crazy weight. At the end of the night, 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, finish spinning and carry those. Oh man, oof, I remember. All right, so you know what? That's it. I'll leave the link right below. Leave me a comment and I'll see you next time with more addition equipment, more tech right here in MediaBoxENT. I'll see you next time. Bye.